Hey everyone, Mandy Parker here. You guys must be wondering why I'm actually doing a video as opposed to a Facebook Live. Reason being is because the topic that I'd like to discuss today, I'm hoping that can be shared with more than just my Facebook audience. So I wanted to raise a little bit of awareness on a topic that is very near and dear to me on a personal level. And that's suicide. I know it's holiday time and people are always trying to be happy and, the holiday cheer, but we have to remember too, there are people out there who this time of year, it's really tough for them, and we don't want to forget those people. My message today hopefully will bring some light as to why it means a lot to me, and also maybe raise some awareness and, give some hope. I had a cousin who was very close in age to me. We were born just a few months apart. I was born in May and she was born in September, and we were like this. And, growing up, I would call her for everything. She would call me for everything. And she battled internally. And unfortunately, she lost that battle. What's always stuck with me is that 2 days prior, I had a conversation with her, and I didn't even know. And you don't know. Sometimes people keep it in here and they don't share. But if you have your spidey sense, if you feel that something isn't completely right, ask, check on them, check on people, not just at holiday time, but more so right now, because it's hard. People do get seasonal depression. People do get, the holiday blues. It's hard because this is a time where it's oriented around family and friends, and, unfortunately, it can be hard because some people don't have a lot of family, or maybe they don't get along with their families, or maybe just financially it's difficult and guilt sets in. I know that being a single mom for many years, you always feel that angst inside, like you want to give your kids more than what you had. So it can eat at people. That being said, my cousin lost her battle, and it's always been in here that I would hope that people will, my friends and my family, always know that I have my phone's always on, Messenger's always, just a message away. And if you haven't heard from somebody in a while, reach out to them. If your spidey sense goes off and you feel like, I asked you if you were okay, and you kind of, you say you're okay, but are you really okay? Not being pushy, but sometimes just that little bit of extra, concern, it might help somebody open up when they really need it. For those of you out there who are suffering, and for those of you who feel like there's no hope, don't ever give up. It's easier said than done, because I myself, this time of year, living in the Buffalo area, and it gets very cold and it gets dark at 4:30 in the afternoon, so you're still at work, and then you leave and the whole evening's dark and it's cold and you're not getting vitamin D from the sun, and I can understand for sure that's depressing, and hang in there. There is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Things are never, ever that bad where your life isn't worth anything. If you feel like you need help, reach out to someone. Anyone, reach out. And if you feel that you don't have anybody, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, their number, you can Google it, but their number is 800-273-8255. At least reach out. Try to get resources in your area. You know, nothing is so bad where it would make the world better with you not in it. You belong here. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you all belong here. Even Spider-Man agrees. But I'm not trying to make light of the subject. Depression is awful. Depression is, it's a darkness, and it's horrible that people suffer, but what's worse is that some people don't realize they don't have to suffer alone. There are so many people out there who hide it, you know, who might not outright. You might look at that person and say, oh my gosh, they got their stuff all together. They know what they're doing and their life is awesome. And inside, they might be battling the same things as you. You know, there are people who have tons of money. Same thing. You might think that, oh man, they must have the best life ever because they are fiscally sound. And no, depression doesn't discriminate. It happens. So please, if you feel like you need someone to talk to, if you feel like you have no hope, if you just feel like you're at the end of the road and there's nothing out there for you, that's not true. You deserve to be here. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. There's more out there than what you think there is. And I know that loneliness feels like it's going to last forever. It won't. There were times that I felt like I was losing that battle, and I literally was the only person who had to convince myself to pick myself back up and force myself to go get help. So you are strong. You are worthy. Like Thor, you are worthy. So don't ever give up. You know, holiday time or not, I know it seems really bad around holiday time. Again, it was the focus on families and lack of funds for some people. But the reason for the holiday is friendship and family and, of course, religious reasons. But, you know, you are a beautiful person. Don't ever give up. I mean, heck, I don't answer DMs, but if you really feel that you are in a place where you just, you know, reach out. Just reach out. You know, do what you can. You're only human. Unlike, you know, the gods of Marvel. I make joke, but keep on trucking. It gets better. It will. And if you feel like you are overwhelmed, ask for help. There's no shame in it, and this world would be a much lonelier place without you in it. So, as I always say, peace, love, and all this cosplay, and just keep the faith and keep the hope and enjoy your holiday, whatever you celebrate, you know, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, whatever it is. So just the overall message is love and peace and hope. So don't ever lose hope. Okay? Again, the number, if you need it, is 800-273-8255. If you don't feel like you have anybody personally around you, call. Or Google the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. They have a website as well. So just be sure to know that you are worthy to be here in this life, and you are deserving of good things, and you are deserving of awesomeness, and don't ever believe anything other than that. Okay?